What we're going to do today, we're going to start with the shopping mall module, and which will allow us to see the different features that the module has and the control that the site administrator has. So from the administration standpoint, you can access that module by clicking on the shopping mall from the module listing, or you can access it from the website itself by clicking on the administration. Once you click on the shopping mall from the website, it should take you to the management. Just the shopping mall here. You will see the management on the top here, and click on it to go there. It has not been activated. So let's go shopping mall. As the page loads up, you are able, as an administrator, you are able to create categories, pricing, and set up security, and create content of web pages that shows up when somebody clicks on the shopping mall module on the user side, on the website. So from this point, the first thing we want to do, depending on how your website is set up, you want to create categories first. So if you click on the category listing here, it's going to display the available categories in your system where you can create more categories. And here you are able to select the category that you want, and then by going to an action here, you can delete the categories, or you can do a mass update here. This is a great feature, the mass update one, which allows you to select multiple categories and then change the feature for them, security or privileges or right to write for all of them at the same time, which saves a lot of time, especially when you have a lot of category in your system. So by creating a category, we simply click on Add a Category. And from here, you are able to either decide whether this category, the new category that you are creating, is going to be a subcategories of an already existing category, or it's going to be at the top level. So from this point, let's make it the top level. So we can call this one here, we say music category. So if you have a picture to represent this category, you will click on Browse and select a picture or an image that you want to show up on the left side of this category from the user side. Remember that when you select this picture, the size of that picture is going to be maintained on the user side. So you want to think ahead by resizing that image or creating a smaller image enough so that when the categories are being displayed on the user side, they don't look crazy. They look just like you want them to look. In other words, the size of the image will show up as it is when you upload it. So let's do that. Then you create a description. Description goes here, and then you are able to decide now by thinking ahead whether you want this category to be seen under other modules. So you create one time and then get displayed through other modules within your system as well. Here are the available modules for you to select from. So when you do the work one time, you don't have to keep on creating the same categories for all the modules. You have that option. Okay, from here, we're going to go to the permissions section. From this permissions section here, tab, you are able to decide who's going to view this category, who has the ability to actually view the content of it. So as it is now, by default, you want everybody to go to it. If you don't want anybody to view it, then you're going to take everyone out, take this one out, and take this one out, and say that a person must be a member of the website or the administrator in order to view the content of this website. Okay, so when they click on it, they will be prompted to log in, or they cannot view it at all. So by just going everyone like this, that means everybody can view this content, the content of this category that we are creating. So you go to the next tab. It says key to to this category? Who can write to this category? This is my shopping mall category here, so I don't want anybody else as a member to just, start posting stuff on it, in the shopping mall. So I'm going to take all of them out, and I'm saying that only I, the master administrator, can add content to this category. And who can manage this? Of course, that's the administrator. Or if you have the partners within your system, you have a secretary, you can create an access class for them, and that access class can be named anything you want to, and then you can move that access class on this side, which means this access class has been assigned to some individual within your organization, and those people are able to manage this category that you are creating. We go to the SEO optimization, search engine optimization. SEO stands for search engine optimization. From here, you are able to name your page, which will help the search engines to pick up this particular page on the search when the user does a search from those search engines. So, for example, we call this one here, we say music for all. All right, and SIP URL, we can say music, which means that when the user click on the link to go to this category, when you click on this category, then the address bar is going to say the main site.com/music.aspx, because we put music there. If I put in here musical tools, then it's going to show up when you click on this category, a music category that I'm creating. The address bar is going to say the main site, www.themainsite.com/musicaltools.aspx. So you put a description here that will allow the search engine's users to view a brief description of this category before they click on it and go. So you put a keyword that are related to this category: music, musicians, guitar, etc. All right. Then we go to the advanced section. Advanced tab. The advanced tab allows you to decide whether this new category that you're creating is going to be seen throughout your entire system or just on specific portals. Okay, the master portal, which means that it's going to show on the main website. When I selected this one now, that means that's the first sub-portal that I want this thing to show up there. Or I can choose to have it only show up on the sub-portal that I can name anything I want. Currently, we just name it my sub-portal. This can have any name that we decide to have it at. All right, so we move this back over there. Or if you select all portal, that means it's going to show up in all portal. Okay, from this point on, any new portal that you create, this category is going to show up in there by default. All right, then we come back and then you go share this content of this category. Yes, we want to share it throughout these portals. So which means that when Bob posts, Bob, the site admin, posts the content for this category on the main site, that content is going to be seen on the portal site. If I select no, don't share it, that means that the content, when its content is posted from the main website, it can only be seen on the main website. It will not be seen on the sub-portal. Okay, so only content posted within that from the sub-portal that's going to show up there. Great feature, save you a lot of time as the site admin. So we go ahead and save that. And as the page loads up, you're good. Now we decide to have this one as a top level category. So we go to now after you create a category, you can add a product to it. Okay, now let's go add a product. By selecting adding product, you are able to assign that product a category where you want it to display. We go add a product. Okay, So we want this one to show up under music. So I select music category over there, and therefore it's telling me right here that this is the one that I select. If I go and select the computer systems, then it's telling me here that this is the one that I selected, which means the item that I put here is going to display in here. But for this illustration, let's go to music. You're going to say Fender guitar, manufacturer Fender USA, or a model number FD FNDR 2009. Short description: this guitar is the best ever made since 1940. All right, then if you have a picture of that guitar, you go pick up the pictures, you know, either picture of the front of it, picture of the side, picture of the back. You upload them there through the image uploader. Then you put your main description of this guitar here. So we can, you have an, you go guitar for sale, Fender. So you do your description as you would, and then the price of it, the unit price is $199.95. It's on sale for $149.95. It's a one-time price. So we go ahead. If it was a service that we're selling there before, we have a recurring price. You'll put a recurring price here and the cycle that you want. Okay, either 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. Once we save that, that is saved, is added to the product list in the system. Therefore, when we go to the user website, user side, we can view shopping mall All right, so we have music. It's telling us that we have one item in there. So we go ahead and select the music. We see our music there. It says on the regular price is $199, but it's on sale for $149, which is a saving of $50, about 25%. I wanted to buy it now. Therefore, the person can go ahead and view a bigger, can add it to the, you know, the shopping cart and move forward with the payment. Come back to the administration control panel. And we did the category, we did the product adding. Now, the web page for the shopping mall, you are able to create a web page by editing, you know, putting the specific information that you want for your users to see, and as well as putting advertisement here on this page, so that when on the user's website, on the user side, when we come here to go to click back to go to the main page, a shopping mall page, they will read the text that you put there. Okay.